Who says that YouTube doesn't move the needle when it comes to Star Citizen? Well, I do, for one, because it's pretty well documented, but maybe we're seeing some changes at CIG. Minutes ago, CIG just announced the following on Spectrum. We're getting into the home stretch for Alpha 4.10, and we'd like to spend the rest of this week putting the PTU through its paces before we roll out to the live servers. We've got a number of fixes in, along with some additional back-end logging to help us keep a better eye on things while you're playing. Now, we want to put some real load on the areas we're most interested in seeing hold up. In particular, we'd love if you spend some time with the Siege of Orzin, Recco Battaglia, and cargo missions. As part of this final push, we're giving active PTU testers a chance to take the Kruger S65 Stingray out for a spin. Those who receive access will be able to fly it for free through Sunday. If you've already put substantial time into testing the PTU, you may find the Stingray available immediately with today's new build. And if you're just getting started with the PTU today, spend some time playing the focused activities mentioned above, and specific criteria will be outlined in the upcoming patch notes, and we'll be keeping an eye out for active players to grant access to the Stingray as well. Once it's available in your hangar, take it out for a spin and let us know what you think. The main goal here is pretty straightforward. We want to find the things that are going to break when we put this in front of everyone on live. If something feels off, breaks, gets weird, or just doesn't behave the way you think it should, let us know on Spectrum and the Issue Council. Okay, so if all of the live stream disaster and follow-up videos were part of the change to make this a better experience for everyone, I can get behind that. I even showed footage of how great the PTU was running on Monday night's build on my second channel, Captain Katarn TV. It was so buttery smooth, you wouldn't even believe it was the same game. One comment stood out for me from Blue Screen. I don't get it. If Siege was a week away from running this good, why didn't they just put off the ISC for a week? Or maybe that debacle was needed to put eyes on the huge problems of desync and performance issues that Star Citizen has. Either way, glad this is running good. It's a good comment, and it made me think deeper about it. This is the perfect example of how development works, really. I don't think that there's a linear line from where you are to where you want to be. Sometimes you make a breakthrough and there's a big change, and sometimes there's a setback. I took a lot of shit from people because I wasn't raging on the performance from the live stream. If anything, that was the least of my concerns because that can be worked on. It was the public perception that was the major problem. They say that there's no such thing as bad publicity, and I do believe that, especially with this game. Star Citizen hasn't had good press since 2015. Every article's negative because there's no release for Squadron or because of the length of the development. And I totally get that. I mean, that's par for the course. Yet the game thrives and this community continues to grow. The people that really dislike Star Citizen weren't going to change their minds, and other people now will be curious and check it out. So we'll see, but I choose to take the positives out of this. So check it out and subscribe over there if you haven't. I'll be posting my gameplay videos to Captain Katarn TV because there's a lot of noise that this game doesn't work, and I'll show you my unedited experience with it instead. It's not always smooth, but it's always Star Citizen. Listen, this is the first step, and I can only hope that this is having a positive impact on the game going forward. Sometimes you gotta tear it all down to build it back up, right? I'll see you in the verse.